give you an antioxidant score. It puts you on this chart from low antioxidant protection to high antioxidant protection. And using this technology, we've been able to develop the best vitamin supplement and nutritional products in the world, bar none, that is actually guaranteed to raise your score. Now, when I first was scanned, I was 18 years old. I was an athlete, right? I was healthy. But I was a nutritional disaster. I was eating like frozen burritos, frozen pizzas, that was it, right? Like every other 18-year-old. And it wasn't reflecting very well on my scan score. Well, now that I'm on the products, I scan up there at the blues. But when I first got scanned, it brought something to my attention, that I was deficient and I needed to improve that score in a big way. Age lock is another driving factor within Nu Skin. Do we have any people that have used age lock in the room? Like, do you guys like age lock? Oh, nice. This is incredible stuff, right? Now, age lock takes anti-aging, that whole concept, and it incorporates gene expression science. We acquired a company called LifeGen Technologies. They've been doing research in the field of epigenetics for about 30 years, and we took their science, their research, and kind of focused it onto our product categories. And now we have age-lock products that focus on energy, with age-lock vitality, with body composition, with TR90, and of course with the skin, with the transformation system and True Face Essence Ultra. People love these products. They use them, and they've never experienced anything like that. And that hits them on an emotional level. If they get a few skin compliments, it's like a done deal, right? They're going to be using this stuff forever because now their ego's involved, their emotions are involved there. But probably the technology that impacts emotions at the highest level is this facial spa device. And I love the facial spa. It's basically spa results in home in minutes. And it's so powerful, you can use it on half of someone's face, and they can look in the mirror and see it immediately. And man, it is easy to move product when people can look in the mirror and they see their younger self, right? What could be what is. Like, I'd probably choose, what's possible here. And it opens the door for more product conversations as well. And so we are the difference demonstrated. That is the focus of our company. And what do you want to age lock? Is it skin? Is it energy? Is it body? Is it health? What's important to you? You can find it with this incredible company. Now, our company, Nu Skin Enterprises, is publicly traded. We've been in business for 30 years. We did $3.18 billion in sales last year. We are a big, solid company. Forbes had us as the 5th most trustworthy company back in 2010, right? 5A1, Dun & Bradstreet rating. Lots of great things being said about Nu Skin. And again, me as my 18-year-old self, when I first joined Nu Skin as a distributor, this was important because I knew that I'd found a company that I could trust long-term. That this company wasn't going anywhere. And I fell in love with that idea. I knew that it was committed to the long term. And this is our growth in Nu Skin over the past 10 years. I joined in 2003, so this is my growth, basically. I did all this. Just kidding, that's an absolute joke, right? In fact, those of you sitting in the front might be able to see my little speck of contribution. Like, in the back, there's no way you can see what I did. And that's what's so much fun about being with a growth company. You don't have to be the guy, right? You don't have to be the first one involved in order to build a business when there's growth happening around you. Okay, catching a wave is a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. And we have a lot of fun doing it. And we also do a lot of good in the world. We have an amazing program called Nourish the Children and a product called Vitameal. And after my presentation today, if you're not interested in our age-lock products, if you're not interested in having a half-face spa demo, if you're not interested in our business model, that's fine, okay? At the very least, we invite you to help us with this major initiative of Nu Skin, which is eliminating death by starvation in children around the world. So far, we've donated 355 million meals, and I think that deserves a big round of applause. Changing lives, right? And as lives change with the products, obviously being fed by our unbelievable, Vitameal product and other things, we end up talking about stuff, right? We're social. By nature, if I go to a good restaurant in Salt Lake or something, I'm going to talk about it, right? Or if I see a good movie, we just end up sharing these things. And now with Facebook and Instagram and all these things, it speeds up the whole sharing process, right? And how we can get involved with this Nu Skin movement is through our social capital. Now, social capital is basically contacts and your credibility with those contacts, right? What is the value of that Facebook account? Does it actually have a value to you? How much would you sell me your Facebook for? Is there a number? Could you put a number on that with all of those relationships and contacts? No. But most people don't think of that being any kind of anything, of substance, right? But that's social capital. You can build a big business around that by using the products and sharing it. As distributors, we simply make connections from Nu Skin to the millions of consumers looking for what we have. And as we make those connections, right, we're not going to be driving around all over the place making product deliveries. That's not us. We introduce people to nuskin.com. And in 50 some odd countries, they can go on and they can purchase product directly from Nu Skin. And that gets shipped directly to their door, right? When I was 18 years old, this was my storefront. I had an online storefront. How many of you do online shopping? I mean, we have the holidays coming up, right? I'm sure many of you are going to be buying things online. That's another big mega trend that we are positioned perfectly in front of. If it's anything for health, if it's anything for anti-aging or for personal care or anything like that, don't buy it from the store. Buy it direct from Nu Skin. It's more convenient. You save money. You get a far superior product, right? The product is unreal. So we have this online store that the company has invested hundreds of millions of dollars into in innovation over 30 years, right? With 200 some odd amazing products. So as we make these connections, we're able to build a business, and that can expand. My dad, Craig Tillotson, one of the founding distributors of this company, he told me something really simple. Maybe he was telling somebody else, and I just kind of overheard over there in the corner as a kid. He said, you get paid according to how many people you can reach. And that's true if I'm a dentist. It's true if I'm a school teacher, right? Or whatever. You get paid according to how many people you reach on a daily basis. And this business model simply allows us to reach a large amount of people. Now, if you look at these numbers, these are the average monthly commissions of Nu Skin distributors over 53 different countries. Across the top, you see monthly commissions. Across the bottom, those are the annualized commissions. And there's something here for everybody, right? I was in a meeting yesterday and people were motivated to make a few $100s. She said daycare costs $700 a month. It would be great if I had some way to pay for that, right? So we have people that are being impacted at every level of this company. Over there, of course, everybody's eyes tends to gravitate to the right, okay? And I'm going to explain that a little bit more. The average Blue Diamond in Nu Skin makes $50,000 a month. That's an incredible amount of business. Now, how do they create that? And that's what I'm going to talk about right here. You see on the left, executive. The average executive in Nu Skin, $450 a month. You become an executive by finding customers, by organizing a small team of people that go out there and they move product to people, right? As you do that, you qualify as an executive. Our business model is simple. It's about becoming, creating, and multiplying, right? You want to become an executive and then help other people do that, and then reach others and others and others through this process, right? The bigger the impact you can have in other people's lives, the more money Nu Skin is willing to pay you. And so as you move from the left to the right, 1, 2, 4, all these different pin titles, it's because you are being a mentor to new executives getting involved in the business.